Risk of Rain 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. And I want to end with DLC 3 Allied Collective coming out soon. I wanted to do something. And this is definitely gonna be my biggest project yet. And I'll probably just work on this most of the time. Most of my videos will be about this. We're leading up to this, but yeah. I want to create an entire Risk of Rain 2 DnD campaign. I don't just mean that, I mean create monsters, items, weapons, spells, classes, all sorts of stuff, like even what do I want to make races, like I have to make a construct, all sorts of stuff like that. I think it'd be really fun. And it's gonna be really hard, but So for this, I am going to create 3 different like things. I'm gonna create monsters. I'm gonna try to make at least one monster for every challenge rating. Once I finish with that, I'm going to start working on more, so I can have 2 for every challenge rating. And then that's what we're going at the minimum before I'm finished. Spells and weapons. I want to make a weapon for each of the survivor's main weapon. I want that to be a weapon usable that you can find in game. I want to make spells based off of attacks. And I want to make equipment as magical items. And for classes, I'm going to have a class for almost every survivor. Of course, I'll have to leave out multi and Rex because, I can't make a class about multi and Rex. Alright, first monster of the day is the Beetle. Yes, Beetle, he's iconic, Beetle. He's a small aberration unaligned, with armor class of 12, hit points of 9, which is 2d6 plus 2, for every level and stuff. And his speed, 30 feet. It's kind of fast, Strength 13 plus 1, Dex is 10 plus 0, Con is 12 plus 1, Intelligence is 1 minus 5, Wisdom is 8 minus 1, Charisma is 3 minus 4. So, he's not too hard. Obviously, you can see by his challenge rating. He has 60 feet of dark vision and a passive perception of 9. No languages, he cannot talk. And he has a challenge of 1/8. One action. It's headbutt, melee weapon attack, plus 5 to hit, reach 5 feet. One target. It's 5, basically just 1d6 plus 2 bludgeoning damage, and the target moves away from the beetle 5 feet. So, we're basically meant to be in packs, because you're not making any XP, just killing one beetle for 25 XP. Alright, next enemy is the Stone Titan, for some higher level parties, It's a huge contract, neutral evil, armor class of 18, speed 25 feet. It has 280 hit points. Kind of crazy. 20d12 plus 140. 25 strength plus 7. 6 dexterity minus 2. 24 constitution plus 7. 3 intelligence minus 4. 10 wisdom plus 0. 6 charisma minus 2. It has blind sight. Blind sight. That's not supposed to be blind sight. That's supposed to be dark vision. Dark vision, 120 feet. A passive perception of 10. It understands Terran, but cannot speak. The challenge level of 13, which is a lot of XP. It's a siege monster. That's its trait, so deals double damage to objects and structures. Stoneblade, it has advantage on saving throws against being knocked prone or pushed. The eye laser, it's recharge of 5 and 6. Titan fires a destructive beam at a 60-foot line that's 5 feet wide. Each creature in the line must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw. taking 58 12d8 force damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success. Slam. Melee weapon attack plus 12 to hit. Range 10 feet. One target. Hit 24. 3d10 plus 7 bludgeoning damage. So, pretty strong enemy. Do say so myself. Alright, so to explain this, I was going to make this episode just enemies, monsters, but Royal Capacitor is really cool. I wanted to make a magic item. So, Royal Capacitor, wondrous item, very rare. So, it's hard to get. Requires attunement from Spellcaster, because, most of those rare magic items do. This arcane device hums with unstable energy. At your command, summon a lightning strike down from the heavens to strike down a foe with devastating power. Precision strike. Once every short rest, as an action, call a lightning strike on any foe you can see up to 120 feet away. So it's a pretty far range. Target must make a DC 17 dexterity check or take 10 d10 lightning damage. On success, take half as much damage. You may use one spell slot of 4th or higher to use it again. So, in case you want to use it again, you can use your spell slots because it's meant for higher level parties. Or, anyway, if the target is in water or wearing metal armor, they make the same throw with disadvantage. So, pretty good. Note for your DM. Send this to your DM. So if you want to use Royal Capacitor or any of these guys, if you're a DM and you're planning on using this, you may increase or decrease the damage of this item depending on the level of the party. So, if you want to give this your party earlier, then, you can do it. Just gotta make it more balanced because it's kind of pretty strong. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Got a Beetle, Stone Titan, and Royal Capacitor down there. So, feel free to use these in campaigns if you want to. I'm gonna try to create an entire Risk of Rain 2 themed, like, D&D campaign with items and monsters and classes and races and stuff, so stay tuned for that. In the comments, tell me what you want next episode. Tell me what monsters you want, items, if you want me to start working on a class or a race. Because once I start working on the classes, it might take a while, because classes are super, like, detailed. So if I don't post for like a week or something, I'll probably be working on a class, or I just forgot. Anyways, like and subscribe, all that jazz. Until next time, bye.